Hey guys, it's Alicia. Today I am going to be making a Boozy Cranberry Orange Cream Cheese Bundt cake. So basically what I'm doing here is taking my Boozy Peach cake. If you haven't seen that, I will link that up above and down below. I'm taking that and tweaking it a little bit to make it a cranberry orange cake. I love the combination of cranberry and orange together, especially this time of year. And so I wanted to make a bundt cake with those flavors. So what you're gonna need to make this, first off, you're gonna need some cranberries. I'm probably gonna use 2.5 cups of those. Then for the boozy part, you're gonna need some Cointreau, and this is just a orange liquor. You don't have to use this brand, you can use whatever orange liquor you want, or you don't have to use liquor at all. You can use orange juice, and that will work just fine. I like the addition of alcohol in a lot of different recipes, especially desserts. I just think the alcohol adds kind of a neat little distinctive flavor to things, so I like to use it. But again, definitely do not have to. You can use orange juice. Then you're gonna need a little bit of vanilla. Here I have 1.5 cups of brown sugar and 1.5 cups of granulated sugar. You're gonna need 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 8-ounce brick of cream cheese softened, and 1.5 cups of butter softened. You're also gonna need 6 eggs. And here I have about 2 tablespoons of orange zest. Now when you are zesting your orange, you just wanna get the outside part. You don't wanna get any of that white pith because that is bitter. So I've got 2 tablespoons roughly of that. And then I have about a 1/2 teaspoon of minced fresh ginger. Here I have 1.5 teaspoons baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon cinnamon, a 1/2 teaspoon salt, and 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg. And that is what you're gonna need for the cake. To make the glaze, I'm gonna just be using some powdered sugar, maybe a little bit of orange juice, a little bit of vanilla, and probably more of the Cointreau. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is get your oven preheating to 325. And then you wanna get yourself a mixer. You don't have to do this in a mixer, but it's a lot easier that way. And you're gonna take your softened butter, and I had to stick that in the microwave for a couple seconds because I always forget to get my butter out. And then your softened cream cheese. And then what you're gonna do is just cream these together real well. Okay, I've got those creamed together. Now I'm going to add in all my sugar. And then I'm gonna mix this probably for about 3 or 4 minutes. You just wanna get this all really well incorporated together, and you want this to kind of get sort of fluffy. So I'm gonna mix that and then I will be back. All right, I've let this mix together for just about 3 minutes. And as you can see, it's all light and fluffy now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start adding my eggs in one at a time and mixing each one in until you don't see the yolk anymore. I've got my eggs all mixed in there. Now I'm going to add in about a teaspoon vanilla. And then I'm going to also add in my zests and my ginger. And I'm gonna mix that together. And then while that's mixing together, I'm gonna go ahead and take my baking soda, cinnamon, salt, and nutmeg and stir it in to my flour. I've got that mixed together. Now what I'm gonna do is take about 1/3 of my flour mixture and I'm gonna pour it in here. And I'm gonna mix that in. And now I'm gonna put in about 1/2 of the Cointreau. I'm gonna be doing a 1/4 cup. So I'll just pour that in there. It's a 1/4 cup, and I'm gonna put about half of this in right now and mix that. Okay, now I'm gonna put half of the remaining flour in here Mix that in, follow it up with the other half of the Cointreau, and then the other remaining flour, and then I will be back. And that is what that looks like when that is all mixed together. Okay, here I've got my cranberries washed and picked through, and I've got just about 2 cups here. So I'm gonna take them, pour them in here, and I'm gonna just fold those in to my batter. Okay, and here it is all folded in, and it just smells so good. I will definitely be cleaning out this bowl, even though you're not supposed to eat raw eggs. That's okay. It smells amazing. And here I have my Bundt pan. Now, I tried to make this cake, I think it was the day before Thanksgiving, and I used this Bundt pan, which I have used for years and years and years, and the cake got completely stuck in it. So, and I was just using cooking spray, which is what I normally use, and don't usually have any problem with the cakes coming out, but I did. And so this time I'm gonna step it up, and I'm gonna use this paste that I made. I got this idea on Pinterest. And it's just equal parts Crisco or shortening, flour, and vegetable oil. And so I'm going to kind of brush this paste on this pan completely, because I do not want this cake getting stuck again. So, like I said, I've never had a problem like I did on this last one I did. I'm not sure what was going on, but that baby was stuck in there like bad. So hopefully using this is going to do the trick. My camera has been on this kick of cutting me off when I'm recording, so I thought I was recording. I was not. As you can see here, I've got my pan very well greased up. Definitely above and beyond what I should have to do, but I don't want this getting stuck. And so now what I'm doing is just filling the pan with the batter evenly. Okay, I've got that all poured in there, and I smoothed it out with my spatula. Now I'm gonna put it in my preheated oven at 325, and you want to cook this anywhere between like 85 minutes, but I always like to check them before that just to make sure I'm not overcooking them. So I'm gonna put this in the oven, and when it is done, I will be back. Okay guys, there it is. I cooked this for 80 minutes. So now I'm gonna take it out of the oven, let it cool for 15, and then I will remove it from the Bundt pan. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my glaze. And what I'm gonna use to make that is about 2.5 cups of powdered sugar. And then I'm gonna put in, this is just about 1/4 cup or 2 ounces of fresh squeezed orange juice. Put a little vanilla in there, probably about a teaspoon. And then I'm gonna put in 1 ounce of the Cointreau. And I'm gonna whip that all up and see how we're looking. Okay, and that's what that looks like. Looking pretty good. So now I'm gonna take an orange that I've washed very well, and I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little zest in there. And again, you do not want to get into that white pith. You just want the exterior. And now I'm gonna mix that all in there. And now that is ready to go when the cake is cooled. Okay, here it is out of the pan. And as you can see, it came out pretty good, a whole lot better than the last time I did this. It has some spots like here and there, where it's stuck, but still, that's fine. It looks a whole lot better than the last one. So now I'm gonna take my glaze, and I'm gonna just drizzle this over the cake. Okay, and that is what it looks like glazed. I definitely did not need as much glaze as I made. You could probably use about half of that. You can see it's all dripping down here on the edge. And I've got quite a bit left. But that will not go to waste. It tastes delicious. So I've got that glazed. Now that I've got that glazed, I'm thinking I'm going to put some cranberries on the top of it just for garnish. So I just rolled these cranberries, a little bit of sugar. I'm just gonna place them on top there. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just put some down here on the bottom too. Okay, like that. And then lastly, I'm gonna garnish with just a little bit of orange zest. Okay, I'll go ahead and cut into this so you can see what it looks like inside. And I do have this sitting on a piece of parchment because it comes off way easier when you do that. And there you go. That's what it looks like inside. A little closer up there. And then inside the cake here. It's got those nice pops of red in there with those cranberries. This cake is so good. I think I actually like this one better than my peach one that I did. It is moist and delicious, and that sweet buttery cake with the tart cranberries and the citrus flavor from the orange, all topped with that sweet orange glaze, is just a wonderful combination of flavors. Like I said, I think this is probably even better than the peach bundt cake, and I absolutely love that one. So I highly recommend this if you like cranberry and orange and bundt cake. It is just amazing. And I'm glad that it actually came out of the pan this time. That's always nice too. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.